Hey guys, it's Sam again, and today's actually Friday. I'm not doing my usual day. We've had a bit of an issue, so sorry about that. Um, so this week's topic is about gay hate. I personally haven't had any gay hate towards me or anything. I mean, like, in saying that, there's probably someone out there who I've told, and they've told someone else, and they're going, oh, blah blah blah, whatever. Um, but also in saying that, my dad did call me a dirty lesbian when I came out to him because we had an argument that night. But that's just the way my dad and I are. I didn't take it to heart. Um, yeah, I call him names and all that. That's just my relationship with my father. But I know my ex-girlfriend. No, her mum did not approve. Well, approved, but it didn't approve. She was really disappointed in having a gay daughter, because her plans for her had been ruined, because apparently she couldn't get married, have kids and all that shebang, which is a whole load of shit. Sorry, but it is. Yeah. My cousin, I've got a gay cousin, a lesbian cousin, and you can tell at family, like Christmases and stuff, who doesn't speak to who. When she first told my uncle thought it was just a phase she was going through. But 9 years down the track, she's still with the same lady. And I don't think I've ever seen my cousin that happy before, even with previous relationships. Yeah. I've also got another friend who, when she came out to her mum and dad and all that, oh, it's just a phase, but it's a sin and all that. Oh my god, seriously, what goes through people's heads? Sorry, I got a message. Yeah. There was a guy at my work who didn't like gays, and it's funny because I questioned him about it. I'm like, oh, why don't you like them? He's like, I only don't like the male gays. I'm like, okay, what's the difference? He's like, oh, it's just so disgusting. I'm like, okay, so it's alright for two girls to like be a couple, but you take away the rights for two men? He's like, yeah, it's just bloody disgusting. And then he's like, oh yeah, it's good porn and stuff. I'm like, really? Oh. Yeah, anyway. And then there was a big debate about that, blah blah blah. Yeah. I'm sorry this video is going to be really short because this is a really tough topic. I've got really... Actually, last night on Facebook, a friend of a friend who's actually on my contact list, she was bagging St Kilda Football Club because they were crying. And she's like, oh, was watching TV or something and saw Lenny Hayes or something crying, what a faggot. I flipped and she's like, oh, it's just a word, I'm like, what's wrong with gay people, like, there's nothing wrong with them at all. Why is it when a man cries he's automatically a faggot? Why a faggot? Do you know what that word means? And she's like, yeah, I know what it means, and you know what, real men don't cry and all that. I'm like, what? Hold the phone, lady, seriously. And yeah, so I've stopped. Wow, I've got a massive cut on my foot. I've stopped not talking, like, she's just stopped posting that kind of language on Facebook, and then we've got a massive debate about that. So I guess you could say that was one form of gay hate and everything. but it wasn't really. Yeah. So once again, I'm really sorry this video is really short. Hopefully next week it's a bit longer. So hope you all have had a good week or having a good week. And I'll see you next week. Bye.